welcome to another episode of Disqualified. I am Beltless Trevin, joined by our triple champion that is both prediction titles and our channel's My GMO title, Caleb.
Ooh, we have a second batch coming for you very, very soon.
Yep. And running the camera is our cameraman and producer, Zachary Honore.
Yeah.
How's it going, fellas?
Going good. This episode had a saving grace. That was our main event of Raw.
Oh, yeah,
and,
so let me tell you, before we get to the card, let me tell you the proposed main event going into tonight. Jey Uso, LA Knight. Now, didn't I say this like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? That if we got the main event of Jey Uso and LA Knight, it is the Dark Times.
Yep. We get this match announced. And later in the show, it's announced that it ain't our main event. The woman are main eventing.
Man. Yeah,
Because ESPN said, the woman's all you got going for yourselves right now. ESPN roasted the F out of WrestlePalooza.
they gave everything a C.
Or lower.
Except for Io and Stephanie, which they gave, I think, a B+.
Yes. I think...
Which I'm like, that's not an A?
Yeah. I think they gave the mixed tag match a C+ as well.
Mm-hmm.
So a higher C, but still a C. But, yeah, they said if you deleted this match from the card, this would be a D, if not an F.
Yeah,
Your opening show on ESPN, and the network's journalist roasts the F out of it.
Ricochet also taking shots, saying, look, I don't even know why they're on a sports channel when they've said countless times they're not a sport. Also, Ricochet, where are you at, bud? Are you medically cleared or, like...
He's too busy being bold.
Ball, I got it.
Yeah. Yes, but we open the show with SmackDown's world champion, Cody Rhodes, addressing the crowd.
Oh, yeah, so we are getting the crown jewel matches.
Yep. And Cody is like, look, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to see y'all. I'm happy to, be one of your champions. But this ring, and he shows off his inaugural crown jewel championship ring. He's like, this ring is why I'm here. We need to talk about, not only this match, but the history of me and your world heavyweight champion. Burn it down!
Yep, and here comes Seth with the Vision Sans.
Becky.
Yep. Becky is nowhere to be seen.
Yep. And Seth is like, look, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I saw you as a friend. This watch you're wearing me, you gave to me after I put everything on the line to help you win that title at WrestleMania 40. But a lot has changed in the past year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got to know, what's your opinion about me now? What do you think about me? And Cody doesn't give an answer fully.
Yeah, he more asks, what does he think of himself?
Yep.
What does Seth Rollins think about Seth Rollins?
Yep, because he's like, look, I saw you as a friend. I see you as one of the best in the business. But right now, you're hiding behind goons.
And you have Paul Heyman, I'm a goon? I'm a goon?
Yep. And he's like,
You're a walrus.
And he's like, when I gave you that watch, you promised you'd be my shield. And I appreciate that wholeheartedly. And then he asks, what do you think of yourself? And then he asks, and the second question I want you to ask is, think about the 3 matches we've had since my return at WrestleMania 38. Who's won all those? And Cody leaves. The rest of the Vision tries to stop him, but Seth waves him away. We see Seth one other time during the show, and he's just thinking.
Yeah, that man is pissed.
Yeah, my money's on Seth winning Crown Jewel.
I thought we were getting... this is another main event idea I had on the car ride over. I was like, they're going to have...
A 3v3.
Yeah, it's gonna be Cody in the Cody, Jay, and LA Knight versus the Vision.
Yeah, but before Cody comes out, they preview all the stuff that's going to happen. Our opener is announced and clarified, and then they show Jay walking in the building, and they show, or the Usos walking in the building, and they tell us that Jay and LA Knight is happening, and we're like, oh, that's main eventing. But we'll get to that later.
Yes,
but first,
now.
the opening contest.
Yeah. I hated the idea of this match.
But it actually cooked.
And then the bell rang. And usually that's in a negative sense. But the bell rang. And oh my fucking God.
In this corner,
It is Penta with the War Raiders, who are Eric and Ivar.
and in this corner,
The New Day with Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big G Grayson Waller.
in a 6-man no disqualifications match.
Oh wait, does this mean we can't cover it?
I don't know.
Oh fuck, okay, we have to skip it. He's saying we can't cover it. No.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
has
no.
to be DQ for us to cover and disqualified.
God damn it! We've been doing this wrong the whole time!
Yeah, got it.
But
Yeah, no.
Man, this match cooked.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
yeah. High spot right before commercial break. All of New Day is on the outside with Grayson Waller licking his wounds on the LED board right up from the ramp. Ivar is also out of the ring. He looks at his brother. He looks at Penta and he's like, and Penta understands the signal. He starts running. Eric is like, let me give you a boost. Goes down to provide a step stool. Plancha
Plancha, while Ivar does a crossbody,
to Big G on the LED.
causing it to glitch out.
And I'm like, oh, Grayson's dead.
Yeah, big spot. We go to commercial, and there's a lot of big moments that happen. Seek this match out.
Yes.
Seek it out. The thing I want to note, it happens at the end of the match. They're tussling, and I believe it's Ivar that delivers a kick to, or a knee to Grayson Waller.
Yeah.
And that man, I have seen this exact same pose on countless dead NPCs in video games. This man was slumped against the ropes like,
He sleep.
I was like, damn, they really killed my boy.
Yep. And they continue to kill him because as we reach the climax, the finish of this match, you know, it's the two bouncy cruiserweight boys, Big G, Grayson Waller, and Penta duking it out while the actual factual tag teams are, you know, squabbling on the
Well,
outside.
no. So, Xavier Woods gets taken out via a basically enziguri
Yeah.
to the ring apron. He gets taken out. Kofi gets taken out by getting thrown into a table.
Yeah.
And then we get to Grayson Waller. He gets up to the apron with a painted black kendo stick because they're in mourning. Like Wade Barrett said, it's mourning, it's wood. One can call it mourning wood.
Please don't.
And then Joe says, that's mourning with a U. Mourning with a U.
Yeah. And Wade's like, why'd you have to clarify?
He said it was PG enough. So Waller hits Penta once.
Hits him twice.
No, and then we're like, what? Hit him again. Why'd you stop?
He climbs to the middle rope, hits him again, and we're like, oh, there we go.
Hits him one more time. And then drops his weapon.
Goes for a superplex spot.
I did not know we were living in Tears of the Kingdom, where you can get like 4 hits on a stick. That
Yeah.
shit is insane.
And then he goes for a superplex spot. Penta fights out and delivers an avalanche Mexican destroyer. That boy's dead.
Yeah.
He
one,
was
two,
so
three.
young.
I don't know how old he is specifically, but he was just a child.
He literally looked up at Pence after taking the hit, like, what the F was that?
I said it looks like when someone's talking to you in bed and you don't want to waste energy lifting your whole body up, so you just lift your head. And you're like, yes, what'd you say?
What?
Paralyzed from the neck down.
1, 2, 3. Dude, if I'm rating this on a fucking PLE scale, this is a 4.5 or a 5.
Yeah.
This is definitely match of the night contender.
This card was better than the entire WrestlePalooza card, and it was a random Raw.
Yeah, you only had one stinker, really.
Yeah.
One stinker, and it was the co-main. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
In, what was it? In my GM, they would say this is poor booking.
Yeah. No, they might call this still good booking because you had a high opener and a high main event.
Yeah. Yeah, actually.
They probably wouldn't call it excellent booking, but they'd at least call it good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man.
But next, despite being the storytelling show, a lot of promos were covered in the matches to come. But on to our next match. It is back in action. 1, Bailey.
Out in her hugger persona
Yep.
with Lyra Valkyria by her side.
Yep. And in the other corner, we have one Roxanne Perez looking for her leg back for what happened last week with Raquel Rodriguez in her corner.
Yeah, and man, it's good to have Bailey back.
Yeah.
She adds so much to the women's division.
Yep.
It is blatantly obvious when she's gone.
Yeah. I get that she's complained about it in interviews. She feels like she's being used for filler feuds mostly. But mate, when the filler's not there, you can tell.
Yeah, put a title on. No, right now the title scenes are pretty solidified.
Yeah. We wouldn't mind you putting a title back on her and giving her a actual factual run. But
Why not have her take it off of Tiffy?
yeah, honestly. Yeah, but yeah. The story of this match, of course, was, the number games are not in Judgment Day's favor. Bailey's a lot more experienced. However, shenaniganery still ensues with the Judgment Day as, as Raquel tries to take out Lyra. Lyra's able to fight back, but Roxanne decides to squabble with the ringside people instead of the opponent she actually has. So she delivers the beatdown on Lyra. I don't know why I blinked there for a sec. I forget how Bailey starts shifting personalities. She takes a bump.
She takes a bump,
Yeah.
and then she gets left in the ring for a second, alone.
Yeah.
And then she
And-
starts shifting.
Yep. And then she sees her opponent and is like, you!
She yanks Roxanne in by her hair.
Yep. This is her heel persona, obviously. And she had all 3 finisher bars charged up as she goes Bailey to belly.
It was Bailey the Belly.
Shining
then-
Wizard?
No, the running knee.
Yeah, running knee, and then sadly still the rose plant.
It's just an awkward looking finisher. Just
Yes.
like the BFT.
Yes.
It just looks like you're taking the brunt of the finisher.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Roxanne is dead.
Yeah, Bailey is still pissed off.
Yep.
She's still in her hero persona.
She pushes Roxanne to Raquel, be like, get out of here. And then
Lyra comes in to celebrate.
Yep. She's like, you did it. Big win, big win. Goes for a hug, and Bailey pushes her off like, why are you touching me?
She said, why do you think you can touch me with your stupid ass outfit? Straight up.
Yeah.
Bar for bar. Why do you think you can touch me with your stupid ass
Yeah.
outfit?
Stupid.
She said, stupid. Stay out of my business.
Yeah. Because before Bailey entered her hugger persona, taking over her entrance and most of the match, approached Lyra being like, hey, can you be in my corner? It'd be great. They do a little awkward friendship handshake. Lyra comes out, she celebrates, and then this happens. And it's like, I don't know why this is working, but it's working. And it's one of the best characters on this show right now, on this brand.
You want to know why?
In the industry, really.
You want to know why? It's an actual character.
Yeah.
It's an actual character. It's why we like NXT so much.
Yeah.
Because they have actual characters.
Yeah.
And they're not just blank pieces of paper.
Yep.
Next, we get a match they got set up backstage. So Finn is playing on a Switch 2, which honestly would be.
Yep. And Dom approaches him being like, hey, yo, Finn. Listen, you've been a real help. You were a real huge help with AJ, but Rusev now. And
He's like, Rusev wants my title, man. It's getting serious.
And Finn's like, last week you said you could handle it. And if you can handle it on your own, why don't you call your buddy El Grande? And Dom's like, he's back in Mexico right now. I really need help. And Finn's like, I mean, according to last week, you can take care of it. And then he's like, JD, we're buds, right? I mean,
No, I'm busy.
Yeah, he's like, please, we're Judgment Day. We're a family. We got to help each other out.
I thought you said you could handle it.
Allegedly.
He said allegedly.
Yeah.
You allegedly said it, motherfucker. We caught you on screen.
Yeah, and then the females of Judgment Day approach and basically guilt trip JD, being like,
no, Roxanne.
Yeah.
Is like, come on. You got to help him. We're Judgment Day. We're a family.
Yep, and JD eventually gives in and is like, fine, I'll talk to Pierce. And Dom's like, no need. It's already booked.
It's already official.
Yeah, and JD's like, wait a minute. And you hear Finn perk up being like, hold up. Wait a minute.
He perks up.
Right.
JD pulls Finn aside and he starts talking. And right before we fade into the Lyra and Bailey segment, we hear him go, that went really good.
Yeah.
He said that went really great.
Yeah, because JD asks like, hey girls, mind helping me out? And they're like, oh, we got to go prepare for our match.
He said, yeah, you do that for the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
The Judgment Day. That went really great.
Yeah.
Yes, it did, Dom. Yes, it did.
And now we got Rusev versus JD.
This is a murder.
Yeah.
This is a absolute throwing someone to the lions. JD got some offense in. He got some in. Rusev just...
Yep, JD was trying to be the cruiserweight of strike, big flip, leave. And Rusev was like, nah, you ain't leaving. Get over here. Accolade. Dom debates getting in, causing the DQ, but he's like...
time for your game's poi through Quill.
Yes. Dom contemplates getting in, contemplating causing the DQ, but he's like, if he's gonna lose anyway,
he just is like,
why do I gotta get damaged if he's gonna lose anyway?
I don't want to approach the lion while it's tearing apart my friend. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, and then he keeps the accolade on, and who comes to the aid? Finn Balor put his Switch 2 down. Runs to the aid.
Standing Sling Blade.
Yeah. 1916.
Yeah.
And then
and
Rusev is kind of just taken out because he did just go through a match.
Yeah. JD takes the opportunity of the breakup to roll. Yeah. Dom pulls him out and Finn berates Dom, being like, why didn't you do anything? I helped him out of the ring.
And he's like, I helped. He's like, why didn't you do anything? Like, why didn't you try to help
him? And JD's like, guys, don't fight, please.
Yeah.
Just take me to a hospital.
Yes.
And Rusev looks like he is going to murder every single man in the Judgment Day.
I thought we were going to get Finn and Rusev beforehand.
But nope.
I want that match.
Yeah, we all want that match.
I want Finn and Rusev because that match is going to cook.
Yes, but instead, Rusev is just like, nah, I don't got to deal with Finn. Give me the champion right now. Why do I got to run the classic Judgment Day gauntlet?
And so next week, it is Dominic Mysterio, your Intercontinental Champion, taking on Rusev for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yup. Rusev was like, nah, I ain't running this gauntlet. Give me the champ now.
And next, we did miss this segment because this was not before the co-main event. This was before Rusev and JD. But it is Stephanie Vaquer getting inaugurated as
Your new.
women's champion. She gave a speech saying that she is proud to be the first South American champion in WWE history.
We ever get a PLE in Chile?
You got a lifer.
Yup.
You got a lifer. But man, she says she's gonna be there Friday for the
Yep, to
match.
spectate the triple threat to see who her opponent's going to be at Crown Jewel.
It's gonna cook.
Jade.
I sadly think they keep Tiffy unless she is, because I don't think she'd wrestle a triple threat under concussion protocol.
She's not injured, Trevor.
I know.
She's out of protocol.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that. The whole thing was they didn't want to muck up the card. I'm sorry. Don't give the mixed tag 30 minutes. It went on a bit too long.
Yeah.
Not saying it was a bad match. It was the second best match of the night, but it did not need to be 30 minutes. Just saying.
Yeah, but yeah, how we get our main event officialized is after her little celebration, basically the rest of the main event women's locker room of Nikki Bella and Rhea approach her, congratulating her, and then Asuka approaches being like, hey, you shouldn't be champion, Io should have had that, and it's like, Asuka, Steph won clean.
Yeah.
And Rhea gets all up in Asuka's face like, look, we're getting real sick of your attitude, your bragginess, and I don't think you're a good influence on Io. And Asuka's like, oh, please, if you want to settle this in the ring, you're not ready. And Rhea's like, no, I am. Run that fade.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah.
And it's made official as our main event. And we're like, oh, this episode just saved itself.
I get to say it. I get to say it when we cover it, Trevin. We just heard it in the video I played. I get to say it. All right. But first, we got to get to this god-awful co-main event.
Yeah. It's Jay versus LA Knight. Jay, for some reason, in street clothes.
Well, not still. He's sporting the bandages from...
Yup, stitched up after busting himself open. And to build up... Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, to build up this match, we get a couple other promo segments. First, Jimmy's asking, like, look, I went to Pierce asking for a rematch, possibly tonight, to make up for, LA being the Rev, a little squabbling. But I hear you already got a match with LA. Why? Why are you running the Fade with him instead of the Bronze? And he's like, look, if he wasn't the stupid ref, we might have had that. So I'm running with him, get our problems out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy's like, man, you haven't been yourself. Eventually Jimmy meets up with Cody since he's there being like, hey, Cody.
You forget to mention that Jay stepped to Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I got it. He steps to him. And it's like, oh. And then he calms himself down.
Everyone who thought LA Knight was the one turning heel in this conflict was silenced this episode.
Yeah, no, it's Jay.
Yep. Because Cody approaches him being like, hey, Yeet Man, one of my best friends, you good? And throughout the entire segment, Jay was not making eye contact with Cody much. He was eyeballing that world title.
Yep.
And Jay doesn't give really a solid answer on if he's good either.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, yeah, man, you're one of my buds. I mean, I just need to take care of this, then I'll be good.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I got it.
I got it.
We get to this match, and oh my god, the best part about this match was LA Knight pulling out a burning hammer.
Yeah.
That was the best. That's the highlight spot of the match.
Yep.
It happened at the midpoint of the match. The Vision, of course.
It happened before the first commercial break of the match.
Of course.
Yep.
BBL get
Yep,
involved.
you thought because this wasn't main eventing, you weren't getting an interruption from them. You funny.
Yeah. Trevin looks at me and he goes, the chances of them interfering have gone down. I said, Trevin, they've gone down from a 99%
To a 95%.
To a 98.9.
like, bruh.
They're still interrupting, but I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if they won it because it's not the main event.
Yeah, they interrupted. They worked together to fight them off.
Yep. No, they don't work together. It's all LA taking them.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. And Jay capitalizes, spear, Uso splash, 1, 2, 3, dips. The Vision is eyeballing the corpse of Knight. Jimmy comes out and is like, yo, help me out with them. And Jay's like, wow,
Yep.
I'm out.
Jimmy grabs a chair, runs down the ramp, fends them off.
Yeah, backs him out. They go to leave, but you see that when they were you can sort of see in the background of when they were arguing, the Vision was looking at the two brothers arguing, and when Jimmy came back, they were just smiling, being like, we're gonna eat you alive next week.
Yep, in a tornado tag match. Oh,
They were upset that WrestlePalooza was basically no DQ because no one was prepared for it, but now it's officially no DQ.
you made a match that I did not care about, something that I actually want to watch. Because tornado tags are the way to go when you're doing a tag team match. I'm sorry. It is better when all 4 people are in there.
Yep.
It just is.
And then we get AI Schlop.
Yeah.
We officially have a new faction on Monday Night Raw.
Los Americanos, or as we are going to take to calling them, because we give everyone nicknames here. It's kind of our thing.
Yeah. Tres Leches!
Tres Leches!
Is it because they're white like milk?
Yep.
Yep.
And there's 3 of them. 3
Although
white boys.
after the promo of Dragon Lee and AJ Styles asking for a tag match against them, and Adam Pearce asks which 2, they're like, any 2 you want. It's gonna be the actual tag team of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, probably.
They're
Yeah.
the same guy, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah. But
So
AJ Styles
He's
comments
like
like,
Noob Saibot.
yeah, AJ Styles comes back on screen and comments like, and probably don't sign any more Americanos.
For the next 2 or so weeks.
And I'm like, AJ, why'd you have to jinx it? I don't even know who a 4th Americano would be, but you just dropping that comment makes me think a 4th Americano is gonna come out.
It's Chad Gable coming back.
Oh,
It's his return.
No.
Gunther.
Ilya.
No! No!
I can see him doing it.
Don't put that into the universe! No!
Omos!
Yes!
Okay.
Do it!
But now, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening. It is in the blue corner. Appropriate for what's going to happen later. Rhea Ripley!
I see what you did there. And in the red corner!
Asuka!
Match of the night.
5-star fucking banger!
This is what a main event should look like!
Whoo! 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 Oh my god, this match fucking cooked.
Yep.
Are you Valkyria?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, compliments to the fucking chef, whoever produced this match. You deserve a fucking raise, man.
Yeah. Prior to the show, however, Rhea is approached by Io being like, why'd you make this match? Like, why? And Rhea's like, look, I'm sick of Asuka. I see it in your face. You're a little confused by your relationship with her. She's a bad influence on you. I don't think you should trust her. And Io's like, what? She's family. Why you?
She's family. Why are you doing this? And walks away.
Yep. And that was early on the show. We get to this match and...
That was right before this match.
Oh, yeah.
And now we get to this match. Oh my god. We start off with pretty much a show of strength between the two.
Yep.
We get a little bit of back and forth. Asuka gets Rhea into the corner. She goes for basically an Empress Impact into the corner. And Rhea catches her. German.
Yep. Bridges, and I'm like, what the frick do you pull out a bridge suplex?
Yeah, dude. Then we get to...
They were pulling stuff out of that bag.
We get to the middle part where we get a fucking... We get an insane sequence of Asuka strikes. Rhea comes back. Rhea goes for a roundhouse. And Asuka picks the leg out of a mid-fucking air.
And
Straps on an ankle lock.
Grapevine too.
I knew you could grapple. But god fucking damn.
I misunderstood your game. Yes, but that's not the end of the match as...
Oh, that's not even the worst part. The way that the ankle, and not only the ankle, the knee joint started to fucking bend and twist.
They were fighting hard style. They were fighting stiff.
We get some separation.
Yep.
Asuka goes up to the top. Drop kick out of mid fucking air.
High cross or razor's edge. And to follow it up as Asuka and mainly Japanese wrestlers, after taking a back bump, they go to sit up. Rhea capitalizes on that, and Shining Wizard, I'm like, what the frick do you pull that out of your bag?
Oh, she's been doing that.
Yeah.
Then we also get Asuka getting a pretty good fucking roundhouse in. Going for the cover, Rhea rolls out the ring like a ring general would. You know, always know where you are in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
A good veteran will roll out.
Yep.
You get time to recover. Your
And,
opponent has to pull you
and
into
she
the ring
rolls-
and exert their energy.
Yep, and she rolls out to the part of ringside right by the announce table, and if you know anything about the announce table section, you also know anyone on ringside usually hangs out there if it's just one person. So Kairi's there. She's contemplating. She starts locking and loading.
Doing her best Roman Reigns impression.
Yep.
Said.
And she
just can't bring herself to do it.
Nope.
The ref catches on.
Yep, and he's like, hey, no.
You back up,
Yep.
up. Or I'm gonna eject you.
Yep, and Asuka takes that opportunity because the ref was preventing Asuka from leaving the ring to grab Rhea, pull her back in the ring, and Asuka's like, go run while I distract the ref.
Yeah, well, first she goes for an attack.
Yeah.
Rhea counters, and then she, I think, does just another roundhouse to Rhea.
Yeah.
Knocks her down. Then she starts distracting the ref. Kairi resumes doing her Roman Reigns impression. Tries to attack Rhea. Rhea catches on.
Yep.
Asuka,
And-
seeing this, goes for the Empress Impact.
And with her Spidey sense tingling, Rhea
Weaves out the way. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley beat Asuka
Yep.
tonight.
Arm gets raised up. Ref gets pushed out of the way.
Bruh, that she is blue dabba dee dabba die.
Our speculation is that after someone
Let's just get into it. They start beating down Rhea.
Asuka finally is like, look, she's blinded with the mist. She ain't gonna hit back. Punch her. Run that fade.
Yep. So they start jumping Rhea, and
Yep. Kairi.
you go. Io's music's gonna hit,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no. They showed Io like running off. I don't think she's gonna come out
Yeah,
tonight. I'm
they
thinking it's gonna be Nikki because she was there.
Yep.
Yep. Here comes Io running down to
And
the
she's
ring.
like, no. Like, look, you lost. I lost. We don't need to make enemies.
Yep.
And Asuka's
they
like,
hug. They make up. Asuka's crying. Spinning a back fist to Io. And here's why I think the
Rhea
spinning
is
back
so
fist
blue.
happened. Yeah, and Rhea is so blue. I think there was two mists loaded, and she accidentally used both of them at the same time.
Yep, Rhea is, because that's the thing is that usually when Asuka miss, just their face, maybe their collarbone area is blue. Everything from the waist up on Rhea was blue.
Yeah, Zach walked in, and the first thing he sees is Rhea being blue. He's like, "Why is she blue?"
I thought she was cosplaying a Smurf.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
She had a little too
Also,
much
the
fun.
whole time while this is happening, no one is getting Rhea water for her eyes.
No.
So she's just in the background yelling, "My eyes! They burn!"
Get me water! Yeah, and
I just-
Asuka... Yeah.
I just finished watching The Amazing Digital Circus, and that reminds me of fucking Kane putting the camera on Bubbles, and Bubbles going, "Kane, it's heavy. Help." And then falling. "Help, Kane, it's heavy.
Help me, Kane.
Yeah, help me, Kane."
Yeah. But yeah, so Asuka starts beating down on Io, and Asuka points to Kairi being like, "Tag team partner! Get her!"
Yep.
And Kairi's like, "But that's Io! It's Io!"
Kairi!
Kairi climbs the ropes to deliver the insane elbow. She has to take a pause because Rhea finally gets up being like, "Okay, I think I regained enough vision." Bah!
Empress Impact taking Rhea right down again.
Yeah, and then reverse guillotine lock on Io to set her up for the insane elbow. Kairi with tears in her eyes. Bah!
If you know, you know. I'm sorry. I love you. Bah! I was gonna say 1, 2, 3, but
No.
I don't. This is the match for Perth for Rhea.
Yeah.
This is where
Tag team match, and I comment jokingly for the lesbians.
Yes. Yeah, triple. Who's writing this feud? We've seen Unreal. We've seen their writer's room. It's all males. Who the fuck is writing this feud? Are you getting RJ City from AEW to ghostwrite for you guys? What the fuck is going on? Is it Sean?
Oh, it's probably Shawn.
No one. Is it Rhea? Who the fuck is writing this storyline? Because there's no one in the writer's room. I can tell you that fucking much. It's not Paul. I can assure you that. But yeah, that's it for this episode of Monday Night Raw. And that's it for this episode of Disqualified. I am your triple champion. That is your main roster, NXT predictions, and your my GM.
Newly christened.
And that is my co-host, Beltless Trevin. And behind the camera, as always, is our cameraman and producer, Zach. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring
Just
the
gonna
bell
glaze
3
over that?
3 times so you know the match is over. If I glaze over it, it never happened. We'll see you next time. Thank you for your time, and peace.
Bye!